Hey, what's up guys? It's Ash here, and today tonight, I'm going to be making a video on the hosting game. Now, I already tried this on my Samsung because my iPhone betrayed me. I honestly am kind of pissed, but then it happened for a reason. I don't know why, but it did. So yeah, if I seem a bit I am, but then I'm not. It's because I just lost what I thought would have been a true friend, but turns out she ended up being a fake friend again. But that's not the point of this video. The point of this is going over the rules of the hosting game.
Oh my fucking god, she fucking dead.
Now, I don't know when I'll actually do the game. It's going to be at my house. This is my friend's house, so we're just doing the rules. I'm using her phone right now. So yeah, I love this game. I've never played it, but the way it looks, I love it. So yeah, let's get into the video. So, the intro is pretty fun. Pretty much the hosting game is a party with ghosts. So say if you're lonely in your house and you have no one to party with, it's always fun to party with ghosts, right? So, yeah, it's always fun to party with ghosts. I mean, yeah, you can't see them, but you can talk to them. Just kidding, in this game you can't. And there is a potential risk of getting uninvited ghosts, meaning demons.
Oh my fucking god, she fucking dead.
Yeah. So that seems fun, right? The hosting game also goes by the name of Don't Look Back, and alright, you only need one person to play this. Yourself. Requirements. You need a small dark room. And that's going to be your hosting room, where you invite all the spirits. It can't be with windows. Wait, you can't have any light going in until it says you can. You need paper and a writing utensil, a clock, watch, or other analog timekeeping device. Do not use cell phone or digital watch or other device. And you need 3 matches. And oh my god, what is up with this messy hair? See, now you guys know why half the time I have my hair straight. So yeah. The invitation, I read that wrong. You have to begin at night. I prefer around like 12 and then up, meaning 1, 2, or 3, or 4, not 4. Turn off possible noise and lights, which includes telephones, televisions, computers, alarms, etc. Be thorough if your hosting room requires it. What? Your hosting room and turn on the light. If the room contains no lamps or overhead lights, use a flashlight, lantern, lit candle, or other portable light sources. A fire hazard. That's fun. So proceed with caution. That just makes it sound a lot more better than it is. Place your writing implement and piece of paper in your hosting room. So I know this one. So you have to write on the paper, you have been invited to a gathering by your name. And then you write down it takes place at the current time. Even the light source, oh hell no. It died. Light died. So we only have my phone light, which is okay because it gives it more of a spooky vibe. Love that. Exit your hosting room. Go to the this point. So if I was to do this, I would be in my basement. Just make it 10 times more haunted than it already is. So I have to go to the basement, put down the paper, and then I will have to go all the way upstairs to my second room that I used to have, and then start from there. But then I would have to pass it and say, I'll be ready soon, I'll be ready soon. In all those rooms. Move from room to room, repeating that phrase, obviously. When you arrive back to your hosting room, use a writing implement to write the following message, which is, you are invited to a gathering hosted by your name, takes place from the current time to an hour of the current time. Bring your friends. I forgot that part. That's some bullshit. Place a piece of the paper in the middle of the hosting room. Stand in the doorway of the hosting room, facing into the room, and call, I'm ready, come on in. Jesus Christ. The gathering. The fun part. Turn off the light and turn around. The hosting room should be at your back. You should be facing the darkness of your home. Take out your 3 matches. This represents the 3 ghosts. After a few moments of silence, which is 10 seconds, begin counting out loud, starting at 1 and ending at 10. Do not, may I mention, do not look back, or else the whole ritual will. When you reach to the count of 10, strike the first match. If the first match lights on the first strike, hold it as it burns and greet your guest by saying, I'm so glad to see you. Thank you for coming. Hold the match until it burns down as low as you can bear. If the match does not light on the first strike, drop it immediately and proceed with the next step. Do not look back, strike the second match. If the second match lights, you say the same phrase, which is, I'm so glad to see you, thank you for coming. And you proceed if it doesn't match. If it doesn't match, here, I'll put the instructions. So this clip, if it matches, say, I'm so glad to see you, thank you for coming. Now the second clip. If the match does not strike, drop it immediately. And continue on with the third one. And then you proceed the whole process. But the third strike is the one that determines if you have good or bad spirits. If the third match lights, now everyone is here, and count from 1 to 10 once more. If you've done this correctly, you will be able to hear or feel whispering, rustling, or a quiet thank you. That's scary. Oh shit.
It says, say not everyone is here, and then count from 1 to 10, and then it says you might hear and or feel whispering, rustling, or a quiet thank you.
This is different rules from what I read before. Jesus. Do not look back. Again, because they don't like seeing you. T now. When your timekeeping device indicates the gathering's finishing time, as you say out loud, thank you for coming, goodbye. Walk to the nearest light source and turn it on. The gathering is over, and your guests have left. If the third match does not light on the first strike, you have uninvited guests. That's some bullshit. Do not look back, do not turn around, do not pause to close the door. Run as quickly as you can to the nearest light source and turn it on. So yeah, that's for the hosting game rules. Thank you for watching. Do not play this unless you're stupid like me. Then you could play it. But I highly suggest you don't, because this is a bad game for you. If you do something wrong, you have invited a demon that can never leave. Like I said, thank you for watching. Comment, subscribe, and like this video. And I hope you love it. Bye.